Welcome to Pull the Pin Ready War Room Edition. Back again is Jim. And with me?
Yep, I'm here with you. Just kidding. I'm Nate.
I started to think my internet, because my internet is still a little shaky.
We've been good the past couple episodes, so I was just faking that one then to make sure you're still going good.
Yeah, I got to kick the kids off and shut down everything in the house so I can stay on this show.
Oh, when you don't get that great reception in those caves you hide out in bunkers
Right?
and underground railroads.
Right? Well, Biden, I think, wants to get everybody high-speed internet. Was it Biden or was that started before Biden?
I don't know, but I'll take some free internet too. Why not? It's free, right?
It ain't free. It's just high-speed available that you can pay for.
Oh, I thought everything's free.
No, only the cell phones are free.
Oh, dang it. I don't want it then.
And those are Obama phones, not Biden phones. So anyways, this is how we do this. Everybody's familiar with this. We just bring up some headlines from mainstream media and talk about them from a veteran's perspective, whether we read the article or not, because we know that's what most of you do too. So,
and because they're veteran opinions, they are always correct.
Yeah, right. Always correct. Nasty Pelosi addresses husband's DUI arrest, mentions that she had nothing to do with it.
I actually believe her this time. She had nothing. She was not with him when it happened. They were in totally different parts of the country. She had nothing to do with it. I believe her.
Why would you even need to say that? What did she do? Like, did she put the beer in him?
I didn't give him anything to drink. It wasn't me.
The only thing I could think about that is if she switched seats with him when they got pulled over. What else would you have to do with it? Honey, I dare you to get drunk and drive. What do you mean you had nothing to do with it? I guess she was probably saying this is the one day of the year she was sober.
Well, she didn't say she was sober. She had nothing to do with his DUI arrest.
Oh, right. Because she's probably cussing him out. You idiot! How do you get DUI arrested?
Don't they all have drivers? I mean, I don't know about husbands, but don't they all have their own drivers and stuff for stuff like this?
Right. You think of all the money she's worth.
Yeah. I think that the NFL or some sport programs, they have their own number they can call, and someone will come pick you up for free if you're under the influence. I don't know if it works the same way. I'm sure for people like Pelosi and those people, but I'm not sure about spouses and stuff, though.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. And at the end of the day, she's worth millions of dollars.
And I saw where his attorney came out and they never accept the responsibility. They were saying, well, the timeline's a little off, and the time he got arrested's off, and he still got arrested for DUI. Who cares what the time is?
Well, they're trying to fight it technically, right? They're trying
to
fight the technicalities of it and get off on a... I mean, anybody can do that with a good lawyer, but it's just... it's pathetic.
I bet you will never hear the outcome of it.
No, and that's what I said, but it's just pathetic that somebody with that kind of money even has to deal with these kinds of problems. And he's not some old guy, a young guy. He's 80 some odd years old. DUIs and drinking and driving have been around for how long? You know what I mean? And think about it. Could you imagine if he killed somebody with his car while he was driving drunk? You think there'd be a ban on cars?
Besides DUI, I hope I'm 80-something and still kicking back a few beers.
Yeah, but I don't think you'd be stupid enough to do it and drive.
No, not anymore. I don't even do that now, and I'm way younger than that.
Right. Well, anyways, idiots. But, like you said, they're going to get away with it because that's what they do.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he already paid his $5,000 bond, so.
Yeah.
They'll keep that and call it good. Say, all right, go ahead, buddy, you're good.
Right,
or they'll just drop it to reckless and make him pay a $250 fine.
Yeah, I mean, and if the general population gets that benefit, then so should he. You know
sure,
I mean?
yeah.
But I do think that if you're a public figure, you really got to behave yourself a little bit better. I mean, you're trying to convince people, and everybody sees you. Nobody's watching Nate. I mean, well, some people might be watching you now on this show. But you know what I mean? You're a public figure. There is a certain higher standard.
I believe so. We already told we were the highest standard because we're the military police. We set the standard. So these politicians should be held to the same higher standards too.
Yeah, I'm sure. Anyways, speaking of standard, China elected to executive board of World Health Organization. How about that?
Amen. All right, what we got going on here? I can't even get a mask on. I haven't worn a mask in so long. I don't even know it works.
I can't believe you have one ready.
Well, I actually had to go to the doctor's today, and I forgot to take it out of my pocket. That's why it's sitting up here.
Isn't it weird how some places like the dentist still make you wear a mask when you go in, and
Yeah.
then you take the mask off and your mouth is open and they're in it.
But you're safe in the waiting room, Jim. You're safe in the waiting room.
Like, well, I mean, I don't want to turn this question into a mask thing or this headline into a mask thing, but I mean, the science is out now. There's so many studies out now. The mask doesn't help you. I know YouTube, you can go ahead and strike this, delete it, whatever you want. But there's so many studies out right now. It's not worth the crap. But yet people are loyally walking around, working, and even when it's optional.
Well,
And
China they got so many freaking places locked down. They must believe something's bad. So why are they on the WHO?
well, that's it. That's why they're in the WHO, because they're experts at these leaking these viruses. When you
So
want a subject matter expert on it,
the WHO has advance notice.
yeah.
They can
Hey,
have other ducks in a row before they release something.
yeah, and then they're immune to it, right? So obviously, we should investigate wherever this came from. No. We don't need to do that.
Oh, but
It came from Wuhan.
I remember one of these past episodes I made fun of. You know, we were talking about monkeypox, and I was like, "I'm getting my shot next Friday." You're like, "Are you really?" And I was just kidding around. But come to find out, monkeypox is part of smallpox, and I already had a smallpox shot, so I'm good.
Yeah, yeah.
So the
It's been
WHO,
around
the WHO,
before. Yeah,
the WHO got me good.
yeah. It's been around before. Yep. Well, anyway, what do you think about China getting elected to the executive board?
Like you said, you want an SME on the board, don't you?
Yeah, it just I don't get it, man. I just don't understand.
I don't even know. I
Whole
don't even know
whole
who's on the board to begin with.
I don't either, and I really don't think that we should even bother taking the WHO serious. I think they should be defunded and disbanded, and they're useless. They're useless. I'm sure if they serve some function, we could pass that off to some company within our borders and call it a day.
You can give Pfizer some more money. They could do it.
Wow, they got a big lawsuit going. I don't know if I tell you that.
No, really?
Yeah, they got a big lawsuit going about that, like $2 billion or something. I mean, maybe to Pfizer that's not big, but
You think
anyway.
we'll ever hear that outcome?
Oh, we might, because
You
the
think?
people I follow it. I mean,
Yeah.
you might not hear it out in the general media,
Mm, it's not going to be
but
one of your headlines, probably.
yeah, I'll make
It
sure. I'll make sure.
won't get that much attention.
Yeah, I'll make sure we put it in our headlines so we get it to all of our subscribers.
There we go.
So get this. This was something I didn't hear. This next one here. Mona Lisa smeared with cake in climate protest by leftists in wig and lipstick.
What does Mona Lisa have to do with a climate protest?
And cake.
people
Cake.
people are just stupid. Well,
You know,
it's protected behind glass. I think it's protected behind glass, isn't it? So really, just put it on the glass.
it
Is that
just, I
true?
mean, like,
I don't know. I've never went to something Mona
it's got to
Lisa.
be protected, dude. It's got to be.
Yeah, you can't. It's not just a painting out there. And I know they remove it, and because it's only out during certain times, so that they put it away and
Right.
bring it out. But I've never seen it in person. But yeah, so you put cake on a piece of glass, and you had a wig and lipstick on,
Right.
and you made a headline. But did you fix climate control?
Right. Exactly. And at the end of the day, I mean, are these people just that desperate for attention? I mean,
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
really that desperate? Like, what's the difference between these leftists in a wig and lipstick and that show Jackass? I mean, what's the difference?
Absolutely. Jackass is funny. This isn't.
Well, I don't think Jackass is funny, but the point I'm getting at is just people looking for attention. They'll do whatever it takes to get
Oh
some
yeah,
attention.
yeah. I mean,
And
you're gonna protest at an art gallery for climate control. Climate that don't even go together.
right. I mean, and you can make an argument that that's what we're doing right here. We're on a talk show thing, faces out looking for attention. But at the end of the day, we're not doing stupid stuff like that. I mean, maybe we are. Are we doing stupid
No,
stuff?
not on the show on camera, but when my camera's off, you don't know what I'm doing.
Right, right, right. You're putting cake on your mailbox or something, right?
Could
Oh
be doing something
man,
stupid right now. You don't know.
it's just crazy. I don't know what these people are
Well, how do
doing.
they get? How do they get into the place with cake anyway? Is it like no food and drinks allowed? What happened to that sign?
I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't even know. I
It's
didn't
a
read the
gun.
article.
It's a gun-free zone. Is it a cake-free zone? I mean, she got cake in there somehow.
Maybe well, you're assuming it's a she, right? Because it said leftist in wig and lipstick. So
Yeah, my assumption. Sorry.
yeah, you don't know how
Shim.
they identify, even if you did see them.
Nope, probably didn't.
So
The
maybe it wasn't
person
even cake. Maybe it was like um, I don't know. What would you bring in there? A bubble gum that identifies as cake.
could have been egg and flour mixed together.
Right. No, that would almost be like a clump of cells.
That'd be like pancakes.
Not quite a cake, a clump of
So-
cells. It's not a cake until it's baked.
True. True.
Yeah. So otherwise, it's just ingredients.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. No matter whether it's edible or not, right? Because you can eat. Yeah. Anyways, enough of this nonsense.
Just don't look the batters because you might get poisoned nowadays.
Well, speaking of cake, great
Go.
segue. You're usually our segue master, but looming price hikes on food set to hit Americans this fall.
So they already know they're going to jack the food prices up.
I don't know what you
Are-
mean by set to hit.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
already
thinking.
going up.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. What do you mean? They're already ridiculous.
Yeah, but this isn't even the end of it, dude. I mean,
That's
I'm hearing about rolling blackouts
It's Russia's fault,
and
right?
there's yeah, right. And
It
there's
is.
more.
It is no
Heat
elected
like
politician's fault right now. It cannot
right.
be an elected politician's fault. They don't control food prices, like they don't control gas prices.
Well, I told you that.
But your policies do.
It's just that's just funny. Like, and I know Mike when Mike was on the show, he used to say that the president in charge of the incident has to take the blame for it. He has to. You know what I mean? So, and I know that that's not a truly realistic scenario because sometimes your policies don't take effect and they could affect the next president's. So I usually give them a 1 year buffer or something, unless they absolutely do something right now that affects right now and changes right now. But at the end of the day, I mean, this has all been happening, and all the policies are going with it to make it happen. So I don't even want to hear the excuses anymore. I want to know, what are you doing about it?
Yeah, how are you fixing it? This is Build Back Better. What was his name?
Yeah, yeah,
What
build
the
back broker or something.
what the hell's yeah? That sounds about right. Because they ain't building shit back better. That's for damn sure. Ain't no
That's what I'm
prices
saying.
better.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, don't tell me, oh well, it's Russia's fault. Well, what are you doing about it? You know what I mean? Like even if climate change, like and I told you I can't get over this. Like somehow we can control climate, but we can't control the food cost, we can't control inflation, we can't control anything. That's Russia doing that.
But we can control climate. Yeah.
Climate. If you guys just do this, we'll control climate. What? It's just the stupidity. It's just getting really stupid. You know what's the sad part of all of this? Is people are buying it. People
Oh yeah,
are
nothing
literally
right.
pitted against each other buying this garbage. And I tell people, we used to like talk about this all the time. Bring it into your house. Would you accept this from your house, in your house? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand. It's just crazy what people are willing to accept because they're so far disconnected. It's not your tax dollars they're because you only spend, you only pay a little bit of tax money. So the $40 billion you sent Ukraine, why people over here are starving, food shortage, gas is high, inflation, and you're sending $40 billion
Send
over to
money
a
away.
country that you think's going to lose anyway. And even if they win, what does it mean? Like, what does it mean?
That money's coming back
Yeah, to Joe Biden and all the other cronies.
to them, but not to us. Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't even getting the Ukrainians. Isn't that crazy? But yet we, the people, are so stupid. Come on, there should be a massive push for term limits. This is like, you see it every year. You see the emails every election year. Oh, term limits. Oh, military get paid less than this. Oh, you see them all the time. A little email. Well, why aren't we pushing for this? Why aren't we protesting that?
Yeah.
I mean, why are we not protesting for term limits?
I
That'll
gotta look
probably
at.
fix 60% of the problems.
That's what. Yes, a good bit of them.
I don't want to say all of them because obviously
No.
there's other problems we got to address. But
Yeah.
it's these politicians that get in there and they start forming these connections and they start getting these bonuses. They start getting these under the carpet. How the hell is Nancy Pelosi worth all that money? I mean, we could break it down like, yeah, insider trading.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Insider trading has probably a lot to do with her wealth, connections, investments. You know what I mean? But those investments are probably crooked and corrupt because she had information that she knew. Oh, electric cars. Let me buy Tesla. Oh, hey guys, we're all going to go to electric cars. You can buy Tesla stock now. I got mine. Like, are you kidding me? And we're sitting here like thinking that, oh, it's black against white. It's Democrat versus Republican.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
people are so stupid. We're just so dumb. Like, I'm including myself in there because sometimes I get caught up in these arguments. Arguing with people that don't even matter, don't even know what an AR-15 is. I don't care about you. You're an idiot. And you're just going to go and vote for some other idiot that's going to take our money. We just need to do something. We need to protest term limits. That's it. If that's the one thing we can do in this country, let's get term limits.
That's where we can start. Exactly. That's a start.
Let's start there. Get new people in and let them collect their millions of dollars and then kick them out. Get somebody else to collect their $1 million. Maybe we'll get through everybody. We can all get our millions of dollars.
I'm looking at my calendar. What date and time are we going to protest term limits?
Oh, shoot. I wish I was good enough to organize.
Tomorrow's June already, so we got to start doing it soon.
Tomorrow? It's already June.
Tomorrow. Today's May 31st.
No, it's not.
Is it not? Is today June 1st?
Your calendar's off.
Today's May 31st. Your calendar's off.
No, we recorded the first show on May 31st.
Oh, yeah, my calendar is a day back. Yeah, today is June.
Yeah, so anyways, it's also a holiday that keeps getting put on my calendar that I keep erasing and it keeps getting put back.
June is a holiday on your calendar?
Yeah, it's the beginning of some alphabet, like Gay Mafia month or something.
Oh, I don't have that on mine.
Yeah, it gets put on my calendar. I keep delete event and it just gets put right back on. So if I want to get rid of it, I have to get rid of all the U.S. holidays.
It's not a holiday. We got to work.
It's on the U.S. holiday calendar. Google put it there.
You know, it's an event, not a holiday.
Well, I keep deleting the event and it keeps re-putting it there. I kid you not.
Well, maybe you should celebrate it then.
And you people don't think Google controls your life.
Well, let's control the
choice.
end of this episode. We can control
that
right now.
We are going to control the end of this because I have control of the exit, and we're going to make that exit right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Nate, again for showing up, even though you don't know when you're here.
I don't.
That is all the time we have for this episode. Get involved. Website's on the bottom. You're a veteran. Come on, get on. If not, just go comment in the section and subscribe and like and all that other crazy cool stuff. But until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pen ready. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.